Welcome back, kindergarten. Today we're going to use our cutting and gluing skills to turn this blanket line painting, which I've stapled into a tube, into a figure. A figure is something that looks like a creature. It could look human or more like an animal or a robot, but it's based on the human figure. So I have to think of all the parts I need. Well, I need some arms, I need some legs, and I need some kind of face. So I'll start with the face, since that's going to probably be the most interesting part. So I'm going to choose one of my colors to be my head. I think I'm going to go with the yellow. And I'm going to make a head shape. So let's see. I think I'm going to make it kind of like, I'm going to use this paper like this, and I'm going to shape it like this and I'm going to give it some kind of like animal ears, I think. Make it kind of long like that. Alright, then I'm going to cut it out. So I'll rough cut it. Remember, I'm bringing the paper to my scissors. Alright, I'm going to flip it over so all my pencil lines are on the back. Okay, now I need some facial features. So, I think I'll give it blue eyes. So I'm going to cut out some circles out of my blue. First thing I want to do is I'm going to cut a strip. So let me show you what that looks like. See that line? That's going to be my cut line. I'm going to cut on that line. And then I'm going to fold this in half. And I'm going to draw an eye. Let's see. I need a dark color that I can see on here. So actually dark blue works. I'm going to draw an eye shape like that. And then I'm going to cut it out, but I'm cutting both pieces at the same time. That way I'll have two matching eyes. Anytime you want two or more of the same thing, try to cut them out at the same time, and then they'll just match. Alright, so there's two eyes. Well, those are pretty big. Might have to move them around a little bit. I'll put them slanted down like that. Okay, now it's time to get out my glue. Alright, so here's my glue bottle. Same one I had last week. I'm going to hold the white cap and twist the orange cap to the left until it won't go anymore. And I'm going to put a couple dots on the back of each one of these eyes. 4, 5, 6, 7. That'll do it. Put it slanted down like that. And I'm going to do 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on that one. And I'm going to put this down like this. What I'm looking for today is good gluing and cutting skills. So I'm looking for you to get really good at your gluing and cutting. Alright, now I need some kind of nose. And I think I'll make the nose red. So I'm going to cut off a little chunk of my red. And then I'm going to draw some kind of nose. Let's see. Square nose? No. I'm going with like a cat type creature. So I'm going to go with a triangle. And cut it out. And this I can put one dot on there. Just a little dot just to hold it down. There. Alright, I want to put some centers in the eyes. So I think I'll put some yellow circles inside those eyes. So I'm going to cut a little strip. Oh wait, you know what? I have enough left over from when I cut out the head. I'm actually going to just fold this over. I'll rip it. Remember, you can rip stuff too. And we're going to draw a circle on there. Make sure it's small enough to fit inside that blue eye. And then I'm going to cut them both out at the same time. Some cats have yellow eyes. Like that. This time I'll just put the dots right on the center of the eye, and I'll stick these down on there. Ooh, looking cool, Mr. Cat. Alright, he needs a little smile, and I think I'll use red for that too. So I'm going to put the paper right there. Actually, I'm going to put it right there so I can get it right. It's going to go like this and this. It's going to look like that. It's kind of like a flying W. Actually, you know what? I think this might be too hard. You can try doing this, but I have another way you could do this. So I cut this out, and I'm noticing when I'm cutting that it's pretty tricky. So I could glue that on, or I could take a color crayon and just draw that part on. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to look for, this is kind of a red color. It's called, alright, and then I'll draw, actually I'll cut some whiskers to put on his little face. Let me see what he looks like. I think it needs some green cat eyes. Oops. There we go. And I'll make some blue whiskers. So I'll just cut some little skinny strips of blue. I think I'll give 3 on each side. I was going to make them half this, but I'm going to go super long. I want to show you a cool trick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. I'm going to curl these. Take your pencil or a crayon and roll the paper around. Pull it out, and it makes it curled like that. And I'm going to glue those on his face right on this spot here. So I need 1, 2, 3. Put that one on first. Oh, I know, I got glue on my fingers. Remember, just rub it off. It'll come off. And I want to sweep that up a little bit so it doesn't look messy. I'll just wipe it off on my scraps. So I'm going to curl the rest of these. I'm going to use another way, which is to drag it across. Oops, I guess that won't work with this paper. There's one. Try again. 2. All right, I need, what do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need one more. 6. There we go. Now, I used to always make these look like robots, so this is the first time I've ever made one like a cat. So it's a little different. So you can make yours any kind of creature you want. It does not have to look like a person or an animal. It could look like a robot. It could look like a mythical creature. It could look like your favorite cartoon or character from a book. You decide what you want it to be like. Alright, there's some cool whiskers. Look at that. Alright, so I made curly line whiskers. And now I'm ready to glue that onto my body. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue here. And this is when you might need me to staple it on. We'll try to glue it on. I know in the past these don't always stay. One thing I do is hold it down and press it and count to 10 or 20. Let's go to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There we go. Did it stick? All right, looks pretty good. Still might fall off. Oh, we lost a whisker. Get it back on there, mister. Now you can do that counting for any part. Now I want to make some arms. I haven't used my red yet. And so it's, oh, I did use a little piece, but they're still pretty long. So I'm going to make some red arms. So I'm going to cut a long piece of red. I want two that match. I'm going to cut the other red piece in half to make the legs. And I'll cut a long piece of blue for a tail. Ooh, I have an idea. I'm going to cut this into a spiral. Watch what I do. Alright, I'll go up from here. So I made that shape. That's a little tricky, but what happens is it pulls out like this. I can attach that to its bottom like a tail. Alright, I want to make my arms zigzag. So I'm going to zigzag my paper. So watch, I fold it, and then I fold back. Back and forth. Squish it down really good. There we go. And I get this. I'm going to hang it from the top, just like that. So I made a little bend that goes over the top, and I'll put some glue on both sides of that and stick it on. I'll make another one for the other side. Glue. Now your name should be on the back, where I stapled it so your name's on the back part. Don't put anything over your name so we can see who did it when they're all done. Alright, now for the legs. For the legs, I'm going to make curly legs. So once again, I'm going to roll it around my pencil. Oh, come on, pencil. Getting off track. That looks good. I'll do this one the tricky way. Watch this. You drag it across the scissors, and it gets a curl. I'll do it again. Make it more curly. So, more than one way to make a curl. Alright, I'm going to glue these down. Now, if you have extra time, you can make hands and feet. I don't think I'm going to have any time left for me, so I'll just leave it like this. There's my 2 feet. Oh, gotta move this one way over. I'll leave it there, I guess. And the tail. All right, I better count to 20 on that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now I gotta do this one. A little more glue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright, now my tail, everything's falling off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright, let me hold those arms on again. Alright, I think my creature figure is finished. Remember, you can make any kind of face you want. It does not have to be a cat. I just felt like making that today. If I have more time, I could add little hands, feet, and more details to the face. Alright, that's it. I hope you had fun. Oh, don't forget, clean up. Alright, let's close that glue cap. Twist it this way. So I'm going to twist, twist, twist. Let's wipe that glue off. Set that aside. Oh, I lost my tail. Better get some stickier glue. And then we have all these little scraps we want to clean up. So take all of your scraps. And see his little pieces? Watch what I do. I'm going to sweep I'm holding a big piece underneath my table. I'm sweeping them to the edge and right on there. And then I can crumple it all up over the table so nothing, if anything does fall out, it'll fall on the table. I see a little piece there, and I'll take it to the garbage. All right, have fun. These always turn out really cool.